Hello, welcome to Wild Horse Rides. This is Frederick and Sandra. We're back. We started playing a new game, so we're playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. We're a little bit behind, but we want to put a guide out how to breed good Pokemons.
Yeah, we've been doing breeding for a while, so it's actually one of my favorite parts of Pokemon.
So let's get started.
So basically, we would start our breeding adventure the same way you always did. You would need a Ditto, and I'm going to ask you to get a foreign Ditto. In addition to a foreign Ditto, you'll need a Destiny Knot. It allows a Pokemon to transfer 5 out of 6 of its individual values, or IVs. The 6 IV will always be chosen at random. An IV can range from 0 to 31, and in Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's actually indicated by no good through best.
So here we're getting started. We're going to give the Ditto to the breeder.
The third step is actually optional, but I'm going to assume most people want the hidden ability on their Pokemon. So in this version of the game, in order to get a hidden ability, you must actually get that hidden ability from a Pokemon caught in a max raid den. For this video, we'll be breeding an Indeedee. So we have Granny Dee here, who we caught in a max raid den, and its hidden ability is Psychic Surge. She has 4 perfect IVs.
Okay, so here's the process. So we obtained the Ditto and we gave him a Destiny Knot, and we're going to breed him with the Indeedee that has the hidden ability. So we've collected a couple of eggs, and this is what we've obtained.
The offspring in this litter of Indeedee don't have the hidden ability, only one of them does, and it just happens to have 5 perfect IVs. This one we'll call Mama Dee, and you can see here she has Psychic Surge also. Mama Dee has, again, 5 perfect IVs and the hidden ability.
So what could be wrong? We didn't look into the nature.
A Pokemon's nature determines if certain values are increased or decreased. There are some neutral natures, but it's better to have a beneficial one. A beneficial nature is one that decreases a value or stat that a Pokemon would never use and instead increases one that is important to its moveset. You can see this on the Pokemon summary page or beside its IVs. In this example, Mama Dee actually is adamant, so she has increased attack power but decreased special attack power. It's definitely a problem because Indeedees don't usually use physical attacks.
So we are going back to the breeder, and we're going to put the second generation of Indeedee, Mama Dee, in the nursery with the Ditto.
This litter has a variety of natures. We have sassy, modest, quirky, and bold. You can actually look up the chart online. It's pretty easy to find one. We basically can only use one of these Indeedees, and that's the modest one. So now we have an Indeedee that's modest with a hidden ability and 5 IVs.
So we're done, right?
Well, almost. So you almost have a perfect Pokemon. You can actually just settle for 5 IVs, especially if one of them non-perfect IV is in a stat you don't care about, or you can keep breeding for 6 IVs. But Indeedee is special. Only males can learn certain offensive abilities, so basically we need a male.
But is there any way we can keep any of the hard work we just did?
The hidden ability will always be random, but we have the Destiny Knot, which will ensure that baby Dee number 435 has at least 4 to 5 perfect IVs.
Is there any way we can keep the nature?
So we can actually give our non-Ditto parent an Everstone to hold, and it will pass on its nature to all of the offspring.
So we are going back to the breeder again, this time with the Ditto with the Destiny Knot and the Indeedee with the Everstone.
This litter of Indeedee actually comes out all modest, and we're only going to have one that doesn't have the hidden ability. We're looking specifically for a male though, so there's only one offspring that we could actually use.
So Jean-Philippe is our 4th generation Indeedee. He is a male with 5 perfect IVs and the hidden ability Psychic Surge.
And you'll notice we got kind of lucky. His non-perfect IV is fantastic, so it's pretty close to perfect.
Wait, why are we supposed to use a foreign Ditto? Why can't I just use the one I found in Max Raid Den last week? It's got perfect IVs.
That's a good question. as you may have noticed from the video, these Pokemon are a little bit different. If you have never seen one before or ever played the games before, these are called shiny. So they're shiny Pokemon. They come in a different palette and they have sparkles and glitter and whatever. But it's like a status symbol in the Pokemon world. Surreptitiously, we've gotten you to follow the Masuda method, which involves putting 2 different language Pokemon into the breeder and increasing the chance of getting a shiny Pokemon. So if you have a shiny charm from completing the Pokedex, it actually even further increases your odds of getting a shiny Pokemon. And unlike the shiny Pokemon that you get from chaining and killing something 500 times, these shiny Pokemon actually already have good stats and hidden abilities, which you can't get in the wild. We have one final tip here. Some Pokemon actually learn egg moves. Normally, these moves belong to a different type of Pokemon, but they can be passed on through breeding. The male Pokemon must have the move and then be bred with a female of your desired species. Both Pokemon must belong to the same egg group, so you can't take something from the monster egg group and breed it with like a water egg group or something like that. The offspring will have the egg move. And don't worry, all the subsequent generations will know these egg moves.
For example, we want our Snorlax here to learn the move Double Edge. It's not something he can learn through regular leveling, so we'll have to breed it into him. So we've put the male Avalog in the nursery with a female Snorlax because they belong in the same egg group. And we see here our baby that came out of the egg knows the move Double Edge. But what if I want the Gigantamax version of my Pokemon? You can't breed Gigantamax, can you?
No, you can't really breed the Gigantamax trait. You can, however, follow the previous steps and create a Pokemon that will let you transfer the move. So you breed the desired Pokemon with the egg move, and you have your Gigantamax Pokemon that you got from a raid den forget one move at the move tutor. Stick both of the Pokemon into the daycare together, and this is important. It has to be the exact same Pokemon, so it can't be a Munchlax and a Snorlax. It has to be 2 Snorlaxes. It doesn't matter if they can actually breed, so if it's 2 female Snorlaxes, it's okay. You basically just ride around or go to a boutique, and when you come back, you'll have a Gigantamax Pokemon and they would have learned a few new tricks from the new friend. The egg move will appear in the deleted move slot. If you do decide you want a Pokemon with a hidden ability and egg moves, before we do any of the steps we learned in the first part of this video, you'll need to go ahead and transfer an egg move to your raid den Pokemon. So then you can have everything. You can have your cake and Double Edge too.
So here we have Gaston. He's our Gigantamax Snorlax. We've put him in the nursery with the other Snorlax we bred with the egg move, and now Gaston has learned Double Edge. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and keep on breeding.
Bye.